If you're having difficulties printing with the HP Photosmart 7510, then stay tuned because today I have a solution for you. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer repair video, and today we got the HP Photosmart 7510. Basically, if you are printing blank pages, you're not able to print a certain color, or you have an overall in general print quality issue, which means you might have lines coming up in your prints, or you may have faded prints, you're gonna want to stay tuned through this whole video because I'm going to be showing you today how to solve that problem manually on your own quickly so that you can get back to printing normally again in no time. But before we go on any further into the video, I did want to mention if this video was helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. And also, if this video was really helpful and you really want to show your appreciation, you can actually leave a donation with the new Super Thanks feature. There's a button down below. You can click that button and donate as much as you want or as little as you want. And again, it's way above and beyond, but it's always greatly appreciated. So what is happening with your printer right now is your print head is most likely clogged. That is 90% of the issues when you have a print quality issue, which means the printer is printing, there's no error codes, but the print quality is suffering. Now there is the print head cleaning function, which will have its place in this video. However, you've tried that and that did not work. That is within the maintenance section of this printer. Now you're going to have to do a manual cleaning, which is basically what the print head cleaning is, but on steroids. It really will break up the clogs. So that's what's happening. Your print head is either clogged or there's a bunch of gunk in there. Much like you would have with a system in your home like plumbing, things can get clogged and you need to break that blockage. So that's what we're going to be doing here with this printer, and that's actually what we're going to be doing with this cleaning kit, which is my very own product, the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. This kit includes 100 milliliters of cleaning solution. You're going to get a 20 milliliter syringe so that you're able to push with tons of force and a lot of fluid all at once. And you're going to get a bunch of attachments in here. You're going to get a pair of plastic gloves, and then there's going to be instructions in here. Follow the instructions in these videos along with the instructions in the packaging, but the instructions and the packaging always supersede the instructions in the video usually. Use them hand in hand, and if you have any questions, you can reach out via the comment section below. But there's going to be a link in the description below for this product, so you can pause this video, go down there, get it for yourself, and then come back to this video and watch the rest of it. If you order it now, you can get it very quickly with Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, I've heard of people getting this product within 12 hours. So that is a very, very quick turnaround time. You can get this product quickly and get your printer back up and running in no time. All right, so why don't we get right into this repair? All right, so the very first order of business, if you haven't already done it, is to power on your printer. Once we power on your printer, we're gonna do a few things before we get into this cleaning. We really need to prep the printer before we get into any of the additional print head cleaning. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the ink droplet button, that one right there that I just clicked, and right here we're going to print a report. Now this printout, this report is going to be a guide for basically the entire cleaning. It's going to show us what colors need the most cleaning, if it's a general, overall, or very specific cleaning. In this case, we see that we need an overall cleaning, but the black, photo black, all the way to the right is the one that is doing the worst. So that one needs the most attention. Whichever one is totally missing, that's the one you want to push the most cleaning fluid through. The rest of them, you can kind of push, 10, 15, 20 milliliters each, but the one that's missing color totally and it's not showing up at all, you really, really want to do a deep cleaning. Now, the next very important part about this cleaning is actually the ink cartridges. I noticed here on this printer, all of these ink cartridges were totally empty and dried out, and so that is how they were running this printer. So I highly recommend that you go down in the description below, get some remanufactured ink. You can get it for really cheap, or get OEM ink, but you need a new set of ink cartridges to do this cleaning. Next, what you're going to need is, of course, the cleaning kit that I spoke of earlier in the video. And there's a bunch of attachments within this kit that you're going to need to use. I'm going to show you what attachments you're going to use. You're going to use that yellow and clear attachment that are there at the bottom. Next, you're going to be removing the print head. This is very easy by lifting up that latch and simply removing it out of place. As you see there, the back wall of the printhead carriage is actually dirty with ink. We need to clean that before we reinstall the printhead. We'll get to that later, but that is very important. That shows that there's a bunch of sludge, there's a bunch of dried up ink or sludged ink that has accumulated and has caused this printhead issue. That is what we're going to be cleaning today, and hopefully your printhead is not this bad. This is a very major printhead clog, and so you're going to see how I deal with a major printhead clog. That hopefully will help you with your not as major printhead clog. If it is major, then you really are going to want to spend a lot more time with this cleaning and overall just wiping everything down and getting everything cleaned up before you reinstall this printhead. So we're starting off, you saw me attach there with the clear attachment. It's a larger circle so that it fits over the black nozzle. The black nozzle, regular black, is actually bigger than the rest of the colors. It's a slightly bigger circle. So for the other colors, you're going to use that yellow attachment. A little later in the video, I'm going to show you how to actually remove the plastic that is around each one of these nozzles. That'll actually make the connection a lot easier for you to fit the fitment on and to push the cleaning solution through. It'll give you a much tighter fit, which is exactly what you want when you're doing this. If it doesn't fit tightly, you're going to have to keep your hand in place over the attachment and over the nozzle, keeping a tight fit while you're pushing in the cleaning solution. So again, the goal here is to clean the colors that need the most cleaning. If it's black, you want to focus on black. If it's cyan, you focus on cyan, and on with the rest of the colors, yellow and magenta. Another note I wanted to make was, along with all the attachments are these small L-shaped plastic pieces that connect the attachments that you see, the yellow and the clear, to the actual syringe tubing. So just keep in mind that you're going to need to use one of those small L-shaped pieces. A lot of pieces in this kit, but that's for your benefit so that this cleaning is much easier for you. Another important detail is this cleaning solution and dried up ink that is being pushed out of the printhead into this plastic container. You're going to want to dispose of this into an older sink that you have in your house, maybe in the laundry room or in the basement somewhere. And you want to make sure that the water is running while you pour this out gently. So that way it's drained, and this is water-based, so you shouldn't have an issue as long as you do it properly and you don't have any ink splashing around. How much cleaning solution do you need to push through each nozzle? Well, it's very simple. For a nozzle that is having major issues, try to push the majority of the solution that you have. So I would say 30 to 40 milliliters. You have 100 milliliters. You have 20 milliliters in the syringe. So you want to focus most of your attention, most of your solution on doing that. So what I'm doing here is I am now removing the plastic piece around the nozzle. And you can do this to all the nozzles just to make it easier, or at least the ones that you're cleaning. And of course, what I'm using is the attachment that is in the kit. It kind of looks like a needle, but it isn't. It actually is able to push solution if you needed that specific attachment for your printer. So as you see here, you're going to see how easy it is to connect this attachment now to this nozzle now that we have removed that plastic piece. So this is just an extra tip that I want to throw in here just to make this easier and for you to be able to do this the best way possible. The more seal that you have on there, the better. Now, if you feel that the solution is not being pushed through and you're having a hard time pushing with the syringe, it may be that the nozzle is so blocked up that it is causing a major blockage where solution can't even get through. What you need to do then is warm up your cleaning solution bottle. You can do this by warming up a pan of water and just make sure that it's close to boiling when you put that cleaning solution in. Of course, use tongs, use everything that you need so you don't burn yourself. And then you're going to use that hot cleaning solution to push through the printhead, and that should break up the blockage. So now what we're doing is we're just cleaning up the printhead. There was a lot of sludge, a lot of ink. You may be in this scenario where you really have to do a lot of cleaning, so use a lot of paper towels to do this part of the cleaning. Clean down the printhead, clean down the connecting port on the printhead carriage within the printer like I just did earlier, and then once all of that is cleaned and 24 hours has transpired, then you're going to reconnect the printhead, reinstall it into the printhead carriage, into the printer. Once all of that is installed, you can then install your brand new either remanufactured or OEM ink, and you are ready to start the process of getting your printer back up and running again, back up and printing again. All right, so this cleaning process does not end here. We now want to go into the settings of the printer. Once you restart, go through all the prompts. It's going to give you some warnings that you improperly shut down, that you don't have the right ink cartridges, whatever it might be. As long as there's no error codes, you're good to go, and go right into the settings. Once you get to the settings, you're going to want to use the cleaning function, which is under Tools, and what you're going to select is Clean Cartridges. That is the cleaning function on this printer. That's what it's titled as, and that actually will get all of the ink pushed back into the system. What you've just done is you flushed the system. Now you need to push the ink back into the system. You can see here that we have full ink cartridges, and you're going to print a report and make sure that all of your colors are back printing normally again. And so you can check that with this report, and you can make sure that all of your colors are back 100%. Once you are satisfied with the quality, or maybe a color that wasn't printing is now printing, you have completed the cleaning, you have done it, and so enjoy being able to print again and having saved that money. So if this video was helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below, and if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, all the links in the description below, but until next time.